Welcome to Live Edge, episode number next. She's trying to write on me.
Now you got to say it over.
Welcome to Live Edge, episode number next. Welcome to the show. She was trying to write on my forehead.
Because he deserved it.
I said now, and she was fixing to hit that button, but I was picking. I wasn't going live now. And then so she was wanting to write on me.
He went live because he was scared.
Yeah, I hit the live button, ultimately, because I didn't want to get my head rolled on.
Come here.
No.
You made me hit the mic again.
Can't do it on the show. That's rude.
Wait, what?
I said, don't be rude. You're right on me. Mail call.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you, SC Creates. If you're not following him on Instagram, go check him out. SC Creates sent me a Utah State Police tag. That is fantastic. Now I've got a Maine tag. I've got a Texas tag. I've got a Utah tag. I'm a few short of 50. I got an Arkansas tag too.
What you jump for?
Because I thought you finna stab me with that thing or something.
Why would I do something like that?
I'm kidding. I knew you was going to write on me. Now I got a heart tattoo.
Yep.
Don't forget to drop those states. Let us know where you're from. Miss 731 is going to give you a shout out.
So I'm sure our members are wondering what in the world you must do between, that 15 seconds between the members only and when we go live, because that was...
Well, that's because she started messing with me and gets me rolling. So if you're here for the giveaway, you've got about 30 minutes before we're going to draw. And if you haven't entered yet, link in the description below to go to gleam.io and enter to win. There's several ways to enter. Make sure you enter. We got some tumblers to give away. And then also a red and a blue one. We got 2 to give away. And we also have some Maska jigs. I have one of these, one twin jig. A lot of screws to go with this stuff. So if you win the jig, I'm going to throw in a couple of boxes of screws probably. I got a single jig and a twin jig like this in a package. Several little boxes of screws to give to you if you win. And then lucky somebody, I'm just going to throw in this whole big box of screws in one of your packages. So it's going to be a mystery until you get it. So be sure and go enter. Link in the description below.
Let's do our sawdust spotlight.
Sawdust spotlight. That ought to be a
song. Somebody that can, put that together for us. Send that to us.
Yeah, if you can sing.
Okay.
I cannot. My uncle can. All right, there it is. Sawdust spotlight. Dakota Diener posted this on the community.
Hallway
if you're not part of that community, it's facebook.com/groups/731 Woodworks. Dakota Diener posted this hallway entry table. It's fantastic.
He's got others too. That was just one of them. He's got several.
That's really nice.
He's posted.
Did a good job on that. It's pretty. I like that picture right there. That's a good picture.
Yeah.
He staged that up well, and he's taking some really good pictures. Like he's trying to sell those. I think that would do well for him. That maybe just be for him, but the staging is awesome.
Oh Lord.
Coda's outside the door.
I hear one crying already. That didn't take long. Anybody else have dogs that just cry all the time?
They cry. System audio muted. What does it mean?
I don't know what you've done.
Oh, it's me. Never mind.
What?
I hit the mute on my computer is what it's saying.
So, how's everyone doing?
True story. Today I burned up my CNC. I didn't do it. It just died on its own. Actually, what I think happened was, so I've reached out to Carbide. They think it's the brushes, and if not, then they'll just replace the spindle. But I made 3 little items, and this was one of them. It's a little catch tray. Actually, it's a D&D dice thing, but I found a file, and I thought it was a neat little catch tray. You could put jewelry in it or whatever, and it's supposed to have a lid, but the file that I got off the internet, I think it was Cut Rocket is where I got the file. The lid doesn't, it's not even nowhere close to fitting. Like it's complete opposite of what should be there. But anyway, I got a little tray out of it. I built a holder for my router bits to go in a drawer, just little holes and slots and things. And then I was working on the third thing, which was a catch-all tray with our logo on the bottom. And I saw sparks out of the corner of my eye, and sparks were falling into the dust boot on the CNC. And before I turned it off. I went over and took a small video, but to show what was going on. Anyway, so I think it's fried.
Someone said it was their first time here, maybe, or first
Hey,
time
well.
doing this and wanted to know how it worked. I think maybe they're asking about the giveaway, maybe.
Okay, if you want, Kendrick Owens asks, click the link and don't see how to enter. If you click the link in the description, it takes you to
Sup,
glean.io, and there's several ways to enter. There's multiple ways. You can subscribe to our mailing list. You can follow Maska on or visit Maska's website, visit our website, every time you click one of those, it takes you somewhere else. You get an entry.
Is Jack on here?
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack Nelms.
Uh-huh. Did you see him?
He says, hey, yeah.
Where's he at? I thought I saw.
Do you know Jack Nelms?
Yeah. Hey.
I
want to find it, though. I want to see what he said. Did you find it?
It's right there. It says, hey, yeah.
Oh, hey, Jack. He's one of my kiddos.
Oh, yeah, Miss Beans. They'll Carbide's gonna take care of me. They already said it, so I'm not worried about that issue. I think they send some extra brushes with the router whenever you get it. I'm gonna swap those out in the morning and see if that'll get it going.
Y'all keep dropping those states.
Yep.
Are you going silent again?
No, I was reading.
We had a whole conversation about that. M.R. Thagger, Mr. Thagger, my first live event.
Welcome. Thank you, Project Toyota.
What?
He said, I love the workbench you made.
Oh.
Hey, Grant.
He dented the workbench, though. Well, I mean, he didn't, but...
No, my son did.
The day he finished it.
Lifting weights.
Bro.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That's how you usually say. Good morning.
Thank
Or
you,
afternoon, D.A. Berry Outdoors.
Sorry.
I said morning. I'm still in morning mode here.
Jason Priestler says, has anyone seen my mom? I got her hooked on you guys now, and she's in here. Hello, Jason Priestler's mom.
Hey. We need to know her name so we know who we're looking for.
So several people have joined since the beginning. If you haven't entered the giveaway, you have until 7:30 to enter. Link in the description below.
Oh,
takes
Ann
you over to
Priestler.
Glean.io.
I see her. Hey, Miss Ann. That's funny.
Yep.
So, Miss Ann, I think Jason will act better tonight since you're in here too.
That's right. Keep him in line.
Yeah.
Keep him in line.
So everybody behave because we have Miss Ann in here tonight.
So the video coming out this week in 2 days, Thursday, is going to be, I don't want to give it away. I'm sorry. But I am working on another video.
You're so
So I am working on another video that's, so a few months ago, I did a blade versus blade, a Diablo versus a Forest blade. And some people lost their minds over that video because they were like adamant that this was a flawed test and I was a terrible person. They were disappointed in me, some of them. And so anyway, I remade the video and it's going to be a blade versus blade, but Forest versus a better blade. It's more equal footing. They're both 40 tooth. They're both full curve. I think it's going to be a good deal. So,
James Perry wants to know if you've ever gone to shows to sell your items. He has his first show this weekend.
We've never done that. I know there's a lot of people in here that have done that to craft shows, things like that. From what I gather, it's kind of hit and miss. From what everybody says, you can go one show and sell out, and the next show you go and not sell nothing. It probably depends on your clientele that's coming through and what type of products you have and all that. And my favorite wood is ambrosia maple.
Yep.
What's yours?
Leopard wood.
And
Purple heart. Brian Young says, love your channel, and he's a brother in blue and fully support you.
Thank you.
Brian, do you know that, I wonder, does he know that you're not with the state police anymore?
Maybe.
Maybe not, just in case you don't. He's doing this full time now. But we
Mason
love our family in blue. Once a blue family, always a blue family.
I do have the Festool bug, and I was actually just watching a Festool video right before the live stream. So, yeah, they're nice. They make nice stuff. They're very expensive, but oh my goodness, are they nice? Like
anybody else have a Tory Burch bug? 'Cause, like, no.
So I'm actually getting a track
No
saw.
Tory Burch lovers in here.
I'm getting a Festool track saw, and it's coming mid-September. It was a
Hey,
gift
Evan.
from someone that's sending it, and so that'll be my second Festool buy-in, or I didn't buy it, but a tool.
Oh. Neil Horsley made a color pencil resin table, but the pencils floated. Had to grind them back. Any idea how to stop them float? Those are beautiful, though. When those
It
come
seems
out,
like that would may even make it look cooler. I need to see a picture of that. Send me a picture. But that the only way I know
it
is to
sounds
glue them
really
down.
cool
You'd have to
that
glue
they
them down.
float it.
Yeah.
Thank
Hey,
you,
Paul.
great grandpa.
What's up, man? Super chat.
Is Paul in here?
Paul, me?
Where's he at? I didn't see it come through. Oh, there he is. Hey, Paul. Paul's been busy. Yeah. Later, Ness says blue line rocks. Yes, blue lines rock. We still have blue line stuff up.
Yeah.
All through our house,
There's
in here,
flag
all down
over
our
there.
hallway.
Yep.
Those guys are still our family, and guys and girls. They always will be.
Damon, you're right. Price is high on them things, man. But,
Skillet is a retired Michigan State police.
Skillet. I like that band.
Brother in Christ.
Yep. I like.
John Kane says, I love y'all's channel and work. As a veteran, you have my admiration. Back
Thank
the
you.
blue for sure.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, look at all the blue love we're getting on there.
Green
lines
rock.
rock too. Okay.
No, that's I think that's a green for dispatchers, right?
Yep.
Or is that gold?
No, you got red for ambulance. The red. Yeah. Red crosses. Red and white cross for ambulance. We got
red's fireman. Red line's fireman.
Red line's a fireman. Yep.
The white's for the ambulance.
It's the cross.
I don't know about that.
Right? For the ambulance? That's what ours have on. Oh, look. Michelle. She puts everything in perspective. So you've got green hearts, yellow hearts, red hearts, blue hearts. It's not in there, but there's purple hearts and pink
Purple hearts is wood. Keaton wants to know what gave you the idea for the name of the live stream's Live Edge. It was a great name. It was her idea.
What?
What gave you the idea to have Live Edge as the name of the show?
Oh, yeah.
That was her idea.
Because we had a piece of live edge, and I said it would be cool if we made a sign out of live edge, and the name of it was Live Edge.
Live Edge. So that's how that sign became about.
Red line fireman. But he supports the blue. I think firemen and policemen, they all need to support each other, but firemen and policemen tend to get into some battles.
Sometimes. Depends on where you're at. Jamie Chrisman, you got the new Festool cordless Tracksaw. That's the one I've got coming. It'll be coming in mid-September. I think I'm going to pick up an extra track.
4321 says most often the thin green line is attributed solely to military force.
Oh, really?
Oh, and it encompasses all federal agents, including Border Patrol, Fish and Game Wardens, Park Rangers, Animal Control. That's super cool.
Adam Vineyard, how do I enter? There's a link in the description below.
Firefighters, ladies up in there too. That's right.
There's a link in the description below of this video. If you go click that, it's going to take you over to gleam.io. You have until 7:30 to enter, 7:30 Central Time. Click that link. There's multiple ways to enter. Just follow the directions there.
I still like Rerod. Rerod. His name's Ruben.
Yep.
The Greenville military never knew for dispatchers and stuff. I didn't know what was for dispatchers. He was a dispatcher before he was a trooper. He made, when he got ready to go, when he knew he was going to be leaving for troop school, he made me a whole bunch of videos that I got to play one a week while he was gone so that he could do silly stuff for me.
I think that's how this all got started.
Yeah, I think.
Is because I made her video.
We talked about that one time on here.
I started to make videos for her while I was gone because we couldn't have any communication with home. And so I was going to make a video for every day I was gone. Well, that become a daunting task to record and leave.
Doing 2.
Yeah, and so then I started 2 a week, and then I think it was 1 a week by the end, but because we got phone calls there. I had to watch them
on Wednesday.
But that's cool.
I really wish that we could find a way to play those. They're on a very old laptop that we still have in play.
Yeah.
Man, Those y'all would love them. Like he's dancing and pretending to sing country songs that are
pretending.
You can't hear you sing on that, but
Oh.
he's acting out the songs on the video.
Quit! You're gonna embarrass me. Gonna embarrass me.
They're fantastic. They're so fantastic.
Michael Ridley says, super envious of your saw stock. What is a tool that you want that you have not gotten yet? So it's probably gonna be a Tracksaw. I mean, not a Tracksaw. I just drew a blank.
What were you talking
A
about?
bandsaw. A bandsaw. That's on the list eventually, but right now I don't have any room in the shop. Like I'm full with. I don't know what I can do. I would have to do some major rearranging. I've got a dust collector coming. It's supposed to be late November. Got from Laguna. And once it's in there, because it's a big one, once it's in there, like I'm going to be maxed out.
They're talking about the friendly fire, I'll say, between firemen and policemen. It's
Charlie
funny,
Brown.
but they always have each other's back. That's what's so good about it. But yeah, it is a friendly rivalry.
The square footage of my shop, it's 20 by 20, give or take. I think one way is 22 feet, the other way is 20 feet, but it's a 2-car garage basically.
Hey, Monica Thomas says it's not giving her the 5 entries for entering our previous contest.
I don't know. I'm not sure why.
Is it supposed to give 5?
Yeah, it's a bonus. You get a bonus for if you've entered it before.
Where's it at?
Loyalty bonus plus 5.
Oh yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, but I don't know why it wouldn't be unless you have to complete all the actions to get it. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Angelo Santo says he had a friend build a small shed for his dust collection to save workspace.
Mm-hmm. Sandra Moore, no, you didn't miss the giveaway. We're going to draw at 7:30.
And Tammy says build a new shop.
Well, I mean, maybe one day, but right now, I actually do like stepping down into the gym or shop or whatever I'm going out there to do. Like it's there. Like I walk out of the house and into the shop. It's nice. I don't even got to get wet. I ain't got to get hot,
Mo
cold.
is ratting you out.
What happened?
She's ratting you out so bad.
About what? Oh.
Trevor 503 says, I love the work you do here. I've made a few things from your channel. As an Army vet, making sawdust is a great stress reliever.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. It is.
It was, I think that's probably why he started building stuff. I think he was going out there to just kind of de-stress, decompress.
Get away.
Yeah.
No, we don't have a basement.
No. Mm-mm. Formerly. Stacy says, please pray for all the families, first responders, and volunteers in Waverly, Tennessee. What happened? I haven't been on the news.
I haven't either. We don't actually watch the news.
Yeah. Actually, we don't really watch TV. Mm-mm. We watch...
we stream
Discovery Plus.
Yeah, we stream crime shows
while we're in bed. Like we'll lay in bed right before we go to sleep, watch shows. But during the day, we've got K-Love playing, and that's pretty much all we do.
Is lacquer my favorite finish? I love that stuff, man. It's so easy to use. It's on this desk. It's super durable. Yeah, it is.
Jason's blaming you for something in front of his mama. He said he dropped $140 on some hardwood today for cutting boards. He blames it all on us. Or he said, you guys, I don't think I'm included in that because I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Criminal Minds is my jam.
Michael, I've thought about a tool flip cart. I am going to redo. I've got a tool cart.
Flipper cart.
It's where one tool's on top, one tool's basically mounted upside down.
You flip
it. Yeah, for a jointer and planer.
Wow.
Carlos, the way you enter the giveaway is to click the link in the description below. It takes you to gleam.io. And if you can't find that link, you can go to my Instagram. And there's a link in my Instagram bio that goes to the same place, to gleam.io, and you'll enter that way.
Skillet just ordered the Mr. Cool mini split for his 20 by 24 shop. Thanks for the great install.
You're going to love that.
Hey, make sure you find that what's it called?
The template.
The template.
It's upside down in the box.
Down in the box. Find that.
I almost drilled the hole on the wrong side. Like on the video, I was not kidding. Like I was this close. Like I had put the drill up there and was fixing to, and I was like,
"You're welcome."
Something doesn't seem right.
Yeah, because your wife was down there saying, "Wait."
Oh, was that it? Is that what wasn't right?
I was like, "Hold on." He had the drill and the little whatever holding it onto the side.
Yeah, I was fixing
he
to drill
just
the hole.
has not. He had just not pulled.
He was fixing to happen.
Yeah.
He was fixing to happen.
You told Carlos how to enter, right?
I did.
Okay. Brandon Moore says, been watching your videos for a while now, looking to start my own woodworking business as a side hustle.
Get after
what
it, man.
video editing software have you found to work the best for you?
Final Cut with a MacBook M1, MacBook Pro M1 with Final Cut, like butter. Now, if you don't want to spend that to get that, then I used DaVinci Resolve for a long time on a PC. If you've got a powerful PC, it'll run. I had a Dell XPS with 32 gigabytes of RAM, an i7 processor, and it would come to its knees every time I tried to start adding graphics or anything. Like, it was bad. Before that, I actually edited on LumaFusion on an iPad, which worked really well. And A Glimpse Inside channel, he does all his editing on his phone. So, was you going to say that?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
Well, everybody's wanting to know about your saw stop, but before you do that, I need to ask you something.
Right.
You know, while we're live.
I feel like I'm in trouble or something.
No, I just want to ask you something. Will you make something for me?
As long as it's not a nice thing.
I want you to make a side table for me. It's not a nightstand. So will you make a side table for me?
What was it? Is it the exact size of a nightstand?
Maybe. May average out to be.
I got you,
mean,
boo.
I
got you, boo.
I'll draw it out. So will you make me a side table?
Yeah, I'll make you that.
Hey, Mo, you're getting your nightstand. Okay. They're wanting to know how the saw stop is going and if you have done the hot dog test.
Okay. Neil, have I ever made anything without power tools and no long clamps? No, I'm not that guy. Did the person come get to Delta? No, they didn't. It was a 15-hour one-way trip. They decided not to come get it. Wanted to spend time with family. I completely understand that. So in turn, instead of trying that again, because we tried to give it to 3 different people, none of the 3 could come get it. What we actually did was I reached out to a guy that's in my church, and I asked him if he needed a table saw. He's the one I gave the miter saw to a few months ago, and actually he did need it. So he said, actually, yes, I do. He had loaned his to somebody a year ago, and it went missing, and he's not seen it since. So he actually needed a table saw. So that's who got it. The saw stop is a phenomenal saw. Like, it's a 3 horsepower, so it's a big increase in power. 240 volts. I had to get wire run over here for 240, but the power on it is like, it just sings through stuff. I'm actually doing a blade versus blade challenge on it, a video that I'm working on, and I'll probably do a saw stop video too if there's enough interest. I know there's a lot of them out there, but it's just a good saw. It just is.
Ross said he would have made the drive. Hey, Ross, y'all can come have supper with us one night, though. We'll grill.
Sure.
Come have supper with us.
Why that dog scratching on the door?
I don't know, because she always scratches on doors. I don't know what's wrong with her. Is Bryson in here tonight?
Nah.
They can come too.
Rerod, I don't know how many I've done. A lot. A lot of projects never made a video on because they were the same thing. Like a stove cover, I made hundreds of those. Hundreds of them.
They want you to make a list for the software you mentioned because they couldn't write it all as fast as you said it.
So if you're on an iPhone or iPad, LumaFusion is really good. Go check out A Glimpse Inside's channel. He may have something on what he uses. I can't remember. He was on the live stream a few weeks ago, and he said what he used on his phone. He edits everything on the phone. For PC, DaVinci Resolve, it's free. Just get the beta version, what they call the beta. It works perfectly fine. It's a free version, or you can pay $300 for the full version. You don't need that unless you do 3D modeling stuff, which most of us making YouTube videos do not. And then above that, if you've got a Mac, if you've got a Mac with an M1 chip, or even just without, the Final Cut Pro 10 is what you need.
TMT wants to know how many projects became firewood.
Bunches.
Some we repurposed, but yes, that's the great thing about it. You know, if it's made out of wood, it's not set in stone.
That's right.
You can always do something else with it. We also are going to have a couple of shirt designs come out. Are you showing those yet? Or
yeah, we can show.
We're going to have a limited number of shirts available when they come out. We're thinking maybe 100 shirts for each design. So
Let me pull
We
it back up.
should have those coming out pretty soon and be able to give y'all the information on those if you want to order them. They have nothing to do with 731. They're just shirts that we like. They don't say 731 Woodworks.
It was designed by one of our viewers.
Yeah, it was designed by one of our viewers. And
is that it?
That's one of them, yeah. I love that.
That's
the
one
I want.
I like that one a lot. That was a fantastic design he did.
Yeah.
And then I got to find the other one. So please excuse me.
Excuse you. The other one is based on a song that it's a song from 2015, I think, that we've just found, and we love it. And so it's by Toby Mac.
That's it.
Let your light shine bright everywhere you go. Music for the people, music for the soul, basically.
Those are nice. Those are really cool designs he did. Thank you, Nate, for those
Jason
designs.
is reminding his mama to smash that like button. Y'all hit that like button. That's funny. She said that Mia is scratching because Charlie is asleep on her chest, and so she can't move.
Kevin Jones, can you build your design stove cover without pocket holes?
Dexter.
Yes, you just glue it together. The only reason I didn't is because I was batching them out faster, and it's just faster to screw them together. You can glue them together as long as you got time to let it dry. You biscuit joiner, you can dowel them together, whatever type joiner you want. But yeah, it'll work.
Becca said, bless her heart, being Jason's mama. That's funny. Really quick, I'm going to go ahead and yell the states out before we get into the drawing thing. We've got Florida, New Zealand, United Kingdom, Colorado, Alabama, Texas, Pennsylvania, Nevada, California, Virginia, Iowa, Mississippi, Missouri, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Indiana, Michigan, Washington State, Maine, Tennessee, Wyoming, South Carolina, North Carolina, Idaho, New York, Minnesota, Illinois, Arkansas, Ohio, Oregon, Delaware, New Mexico, Ashley County.
It's its own thing.
And then somebody earlier said the middle of the earth or something.
Middle Earth?
Middle Earth or Middle Earth, something. Kansas, New Jersey. They I can't remember what they said, but go ahead and get those out of the way. That way we won't. Oh, you need me to write the drawing winners down, don't you? I'll keep that over here then.
See, I got a Utah
Georgia
tag. Still ain't got that F5 tag.
The house of Charlie. That's where we live for sure.
Nash Vegas. Did you get Nash Vegas?
Nash Vegas. Oh, I like that. Oh, I didn't get Connecticut.
How far are we from Fort Smith? About 4 hours, maybe less, 3.5, give or take. Yeah.
So for us, school started back last week. So if any of you others, this has been, you've gone back one full week, started your second, how's that been going for everybody? Because that's been kind of crazy up around here.
The Chivo the Chivo says I'm on the fence on buying Odie's oil. Is it durable? And which one would you go with? Just regular Odie's oil, just regular one. I know there's a Odie's butter or something. There's a Odie's dark. I just got the regular. This is finished in it, and it's just a little catch-all tray. See, it's got a little light
Kellyanne,
sheen
that's awesome.
to it. See the little sheen?
We'll get back to
satin
that,
sheen. And I just put that on there today. So yeah, I mean, that's what I put on the workbench. Smells good.
Rich said he's so happy. What?
Smell good.
What is that?
Odie's oil.
That does smell good.
I told you.
Rich said he's so glad his kid's back in school.
That's awesome.
Charlie Bowen only on day 2 for school here in Iowa.
Y'all got about 2 minutes to enter the giveaway. Link in the description below if you haven't entered yet.
Texas. They just want to hear me say Texas again. Texas.
You say Texas.
I say everything weird. My students every year, when I get a new group of kids, they're like, Miss Outlaw, you're so country. Well, where do we live? Hello. We live in the country, y'all. Lloyd Wagoner.
Now, Odie's costs a lot. It's like $40 for a 9-ounce jar. But it goes
Becca, your kid's a smart kiddo. I know that you're trying to figure out which way you want to go with him.
Jason Garrett says, never trust a guy when he says, smell this.
That's so true. What giveaway I want to enter? Oh, Kellyanne doesn't know about the giveaway.
Link in the description below. You got 1 minute or it's over. It's Maska jigs and these tumblers, some other things. I think there's 4 or 5 winners. 4, I think.
Are you planning on making more cutting boards, or are you gonna leave that market to me?
That's
less
all
competition.
you, man.
That's Jason wants to know.
Yeah, that's all you. I don't plan on making any more unless it's like for gifts or something.
Charlie, I never trust anyone that says that. As a
Pull
matter
my
of fact,
finger.
no. As a matter of fact, I have a rule in my classroom. My students are allowed to get up, go to the door without asking, step out into the hall, stay out there for a minute, minute and a half, and then walk back in, shut the door, and I will not ask them what's going on. I don't want that anywhere near me.
The giveaway's over.
Is it over? All right, I'm going to get ready to. Why'd you end it at 7:30?
I don't know. It's
That's
one
an
of
odd
those,
time. It should have
one of
been,
those number.
but it should have been 7:31.
Well, that way I have time to get over there and hit the go button at 7:31. That's fine.
Okay. Panama. I'm so jealous.
Riley Parker, one of the most useful things I've made that I use not every day, but a lot is a mallet. I made a mallet out of white oak, and it's made just like in my mallet videos. I actually show it on the mallet video. I use that thing all the time. It's just a super useful tool to have in the shop.
Jason, absolutely. And I had one student about 5 or 6 years ago. He utilized that privilege of cracking the door open at least
You cracking something.
3 times a week. Every time he ate nachos, and he ate them all the time.
So when I draw the winners, I actually can't show it on screen because Gleam.io shows personal information, but I will be able to show you who won after we draw. So,
Right.
or whatever that's worth to you.
All right.
You know what
Hey.
time?
Oh.
I got to hit them soon.
You know what time it is.
It's giveaway time.
It's the time you ruined 7:31.
Ruined? It's ruined? I don't know about all that.
It's ruined.
It's
Okay.
ruined. I click draw winners. There's 6.
All right.
How's there 6? 1, 2. Did I do that right?
Are you going to do all 6 at one time?
I don't know. I think it
No,
does.
we got to do one at a time.
Okay. We'll do one at a time. All right. So the Maska Twin Jig.
Maska.
Let me pull this up.
We need a drum roll. Mia
This
barked
is-
right at the top.
This is the Maska Twin Jig. This is not the one I run over. I kept it for liability reasons, just in case it failed. So I kept it in the shop. But this is the Maska Twin Jig. I did open it. I did drill some holes with that drill bit. But everything else is good. And so it's got a drill bit, the driver bit, a few screws. I will throw in some more
What did
screws
Hoss
with
say?
this.
I got to go back and see
All
what
right,
Hoss said.
you ready? I'm drawing for this.
Dang it, I missed it. Where's it?
I'm drawing for this. Chris Dawson won this. Chris Dawson won this Maska jig. Put twin jig in box.
Very specific. Okay. Is he on here? Product tested by Matt.
All right. Let me see if I can find it. This is another Maska twin jig bit with a drill bit, stop collar,
Oh,
and
Lord, I
wrench.
Mo
What's my-
sent me what Hoss said.
Oh. So this is for this.
Ah.
I will throw in some more screws. I've got several boxes of little screws out there. This
What's
is
this
for
one?
the in the package. Twin jig in package.
I got it.
Jeffrey Brunner, Brunner, won this one.
How do you spell his first name? I'll just put Jeff.
Jeff.
What do we need to give away next? What do y'all want to give away next?
I got 2 single jigs and 2 tumblers.
What are we doing next? First person to say it gets it. Oh, blue cup.
Blue cup. All right.
Blue cup.
Blue logo tumbler. Here we go.
Stephanie was the first one to say, Mama needs a blue cup.
Well, Josh Graff won the blue cup. Graff Woodworks. He's been on us for a long time.
Yeah, yes.
Congratulations, man.
Sorry, Stephanie. All right, let's do the next tumbler because they like those tumblers.
The tumblers.
Give away the workbench. What?
Whoa. Pump the brakes.
Red
Right.
cup.
Drawing for the red cup. It's like red solo cup. Chris Parmalee. Seen him on the live stream a few times.
Where do you see the name at?
Right there.
Oh, okay. Parmalee. I got it.
All right, we got 2 twin jigs left. This is for the single drill bit. This one in this package. There's a single jig. In case you don't know, the difference between the single and the twin is the single's got 1 drill hole and the twin's got 2. But it has a drill bit, driver bit, and a few screws. I'll throw in some more screws. Get you started. Ready?
All right.
Casey Noblin
Casey Noblin.
won that one. Last one.
Last one.
This is for this drill bit. Now, don't just because you get this, I'm going to throw in some more screws. I'll actually I'll throw in. I think I said it earlier, but I'll throw in this whole bag of or box of screws, and I've got some smaller boxes like this that I'll throw in there too. Different sizes, for some for hardwood, some for soft. You never know what you're going. It's like a box of chocolate. You don't know what you're going to get till you open your package.
Oh my goodness! All right, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Angelo Santos.
Angelo Santos. Hey, I just said his name from a comment a while ago. Angelo Santos. All right. Congrats to all the winners.
Yep, and just so you know,
Jeffrey Bruner is on there.
Awesome. And there you go.
Which
and
one
so,
did he get? The twin jig and package.
There's the winner that I drew in that order that you saw. There they all are. And you can check that out if you want to go check that out on gleam.io.
How many entries? 16,000?
Total, I think there was 400 and something people actually entered. Of course, you get multiple entries by doing different things. So that was awesome.
Super cool.
Awesome. So we could actually get these for the store if y'all are interested. I just need to know that there's enough interest because we'd have to order like 50 of them or something.
Yeah,
like
it was a bunch. Do one for the screws. That's funny.
Those are nice little jigs. I've used them a few times in the shop. They're very handy. Well, I actually started out with a Craig jig very similar to the Twin. That's how I made a bunch of my first projects before I even started YouTube. All the J-Bates chairs I made was made with that jig after I bought it because it was the cheapest one I could buy. And you can make a lot of stuff with it, but if you've already got a pocket hole jig and you get one of those twin or singles, they're awesome to have handy in the shop because sometimes you forget you need a pocket hole in a piece and then you can't take your other jig over there because it's already attached to the project. You can take one of those and just clamp it on and drill the pocket hole.
Yeah, they really want those tumblers in black too.
Black? Really? We may have to get those cups in the store.
Yep.
I'll talk to the guy.
Blue though. She likes that blue. Yeah, it was a crazy amount of them that you had to order. You did show those. Never mind.
Great Grandpa, I haven't seen the Triton doweling jointer. I've got the Dowmax that I use on the workbench. And it's awesome.
Finally caught the live chat. Normally an hour late. Love your content.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I think I need a boardroom tumbler. Michelle Cochelle said that. Our Georgia Peach. We have a lot of fun doing these giveaways.
Yeah, we do. I want to thank Maska because they gave us all that stuff. And full disclosure, I was supposed to probably already gave these away. This all came back before I did the Maska twin jig and single jig review.
Did you ever? There was something over there that you were going to do on a giveaway too. What was that?
Oh,
you ordered it from Home Depot or something. Is it still in the box over there?
Yeah.
Can you draw one more winner?
Not on that. We'll do it on the next one, though. I forgot about it.
I've been trying to remind him of that forever.
It's a hole saw. But
thank you, Thad.
It's only partial hole saw.
He and his wife love our channel and your work. Learned a few things thanks to you from Ohio.
Thank you.
Hey, Tony.
Jason, we haven't lined anybody else up for the special guests, but we do want to get some more guests on starting hopefully next week. So
olive green would be really pretty.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I love olive green.
Green door giveaway.
I love green. I love like a green emerald.
That's it. She loves green.
I just want the door to be painted black.
Oh.
I just want the door to be painted, y'all.
Man. So actually on the community the other day, somebody was painting their door and needed the color green. So I went out to the shop. I took a picture of that beaut and sent it to him.
Beaut.
And she got a black stripe where she was vandalized.
No.
Vandalized.
That black stripe has been there since you started this mess because you won't let me paint it black and I don't have any more of that green paint.
Tim Warren, that's not a bad idea. Do a pre-order on the cups. If we get enough, then they order them.
Yeah.
I'll talk to my guy. He's working with us on getting some products, some more branded type stuff. And these aren't just 731. Of course, they got 2x4 on there. But they got stuff like featherboard, glue up, live edges
Randall
on there,
J, come
miter
on now.
saw, dovetail. I mean, they got a lot of stuff on there.
Okay, I'm not going to repaint the door since it would make somebody unsubscribe.
That's right.
But
Thank you, Randall.
we can't even find the code for that paint anymore.
I don't know.
I can't find. I'm usually really good at keeping the can of something, or at least the name. Oh my gosh, I cut up those peppers and I just touched my eye. It was Taco Tuesday.
I was almost regretting that fifth one I had.
Did you eat 5 tacos?
I did. They were good.
So I made homemade brioche rolls Sunday.
I bought me myself, y'all.
And I made him some sweet potatoes in the air fryer. Just cut them up, not fries. Well, I did cut them sort of like fries this time. I made them sweet potato fries. And then I always make him a brown sugar dip to go with his sweet potato fries. I didn't have my normal ingredients for the brown sugar dip, so I improvised and I just started throwing stuff in a pot together. And then I forgot about it because we were busy doing something. I was like, oh, shoot. And I went back over there. I was like, well, this is probably going to be more like brown butter than brown sugar something. He liked it more than he liked the other stuff. And then he started dipping the brioche rolls in it instead of the fries.
Yep.
He was making himself so sick he was almost throwing up. But he wouldn't quit eating them. 5 tacos. Step outside the door, please.
The giveaway happened at 7:31, y'all, for the ones waiting.
Oh.
I got a thumbs down as soon as I said that.
As soon as you said it.
Boo.
Boo. You're ruining a classic.
Larry D, I haven't. I haven't worked on it a lot. I've done a video where I used it a little bit, but not a lot.
I read not as good as the pretzels, and I was thinking, who knows about my pretzels? I didn't read who it was. I make a seasoned pretzel that I usually, if we do a Christmas party or something like that, and we have guests, I always make it, and that's always a fan favorite. All right, Charlie guy, have you ever used sweet taters and brioche rolls? Yep. Have you ever used a non-powered hand plane? I'm trying to figure out which one to start with. I haven't. But if you reach out to Taylor Tools, go to taytools.com, click on the contact. Mike Taylor will hook you up and let you know which one to get. He knows about that stuff. Married man says, Matt, since you ate 5 tacos, Amy will allow you to step out of the green door with reason, without reason or excuse. That's right. Just step on out. Jose, didn't we do we got a green door t-shirt actually, and it's on Teespring. It's like really throwing you under the bus tonight. What happened? I'm finna ban her. Thank you, Becca Mayberry. In honor of fall coffee flavors making their appearance and me wanting homemade rolls. I wish I could give you some of these. They are so good. They were so good. But here's the problem. I've never done brioche rolls before, and so I found a recipe, and I thought, okay, well, I'll try it. And I started putting the recipe together, and I was like, something's wrong. Like And so I made a batch the way it called, and I was like, wait, something is really, it didn't look right the way dough is. I know how to work with bread doughs and cookie doughs and all these different doughs. I know what they should look like. And this looked more like a dumpling, a homemade dumpling dough. And so I set it to the side. It did end up rising, but then I redid the recipe and I changed it to what I thought would work. And those turned out really good. Michael Ridley says, do you get commission from the YouTube? I think he says from the live streams also. The ad money from the live streams is extremely low. Like it's not, we don't actually make any money on it. We do this because we enjoy it. We enjoy it. We like hanging out and having fellowship with you. We actually lose subscribers on every single live stream we do. 10 to 12 subscribers unsubscribe on every single. So it's actually it hurts. It actually takes away from the numbers on the channel, but we love it so much that we just we talked about it. We talked about moving it to its own channel called Live Edge. I actually already got the channel set up. But we did, but we love it so much that we don't want to move it because we're scared we would end up losing somebody that is, such a, you guys that are on here with us, almost every Tuesday night,
Yep.
any chance that you get, you guys are the reason we do this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are a family. You might want to open that door because she is not going to stop.
I told Daniel to come get her.
Oh, okay. Mo's dog's in here acting bad. Oh, thank you, Stephen.
Thank you, Steve.
Fed. Love you too. We love all of the people that we've got to know on here. It's
very much
wonderful.
so.
Yeah. It's so funny because my students, I have different students popping in and out every Tuesday night, and they get to see all of that, and it's cool.
I actually watched Wood Whisper's live stream. He does a live stream every morning, I think, or used to. I don't know if he still does that or not. Anyway, I was watching one of his live streams. He said the same thing, that their channel loses X number of subscribers every time they do a live stream. I think people don't like. I subscribe to a lot of channels that they live stream and they do videos like us. And sometimes I watch their live streams, sometimes I don't, but I watch most of their videos. So a lot of people don't, I think, understand you can pick and choose what you watch, or they just don't like seeing it show up in their feed. I've had a bunch of people say, I'm not watching an hour-long video, which is perfectly fine. I understand that. There's a lot of times I can't sit down and watch a video very long either. But
Rail Shiner 62, yes. I make I make everything from scratch. I don't buy regular stuff. I don't buy prepackaged stuff to make cake, cookies, cupcakes, breads, rolls, any of that. I make everything from scratch. It's better. It's so much better. But I make the best chicken and dumplings with homemade dumplings. I make them to where they have a little butter pocket in the middle, a brown butter pocket. And so when you bite into them, it's like a little pop of explosive flavor. Teeny tiny little pop. It's really good.
His craft, I have not made a Blue Line Challenge coin holder. Blue Line Flag Challenge coin holder. I haven't actually made a, thank you, Paul. I haven't used.
Graf is on here. Did he see that he won something?
I don't know. Graf, did you know you won?
Graf, you won something. Oh, thank you, Paul Mood. Did you give him his?
Yeah, I did. I done did it. You can hear it again.
Oh, well. Don't know how to turn off notification. Maybe a lot of people. I struggle with notifications on YouTube.
C. Bagley, I talked about this a little bit at the beginning of the video. How's the CNC side of things going? The spindle burn up today. I'm assuming, or Carbide thinks maybe it's the brushes need changed out. They send extra brushes with it, so I'm going to change those out tomorrow morning. If not, they're going to send me another spindle. I made 3 different projects today. One of them was a little catch tray or a trinket tray. It actually supposed to have a lid, but the file I got from Cut Rocket it wasn't right. But
what is that supposed to be? A trinket tray?
Well, it's actually made for Dungeon and Dragon dice. Is actually but it's for trinkets. Like you can put little jewelry in there or whatever. I just thought it was neat looking, which is why I wanted to cut it. And it cut out. This is African mahogany, beautiful piece of wood. I mean, it's kind of got that luminescence. It looks good. But anyway, it was going good until then, and then it come to a crashing halt out of the corner of my eye. Some sparks were actually going down into the dust chute. I was like, "What is going on?" I went over and looked and took a short video. And
312, I would never do that.
What?
Said that if they heard that I made cookies from that tube in the fridge, I'd have to unsubscribe. But he likes cookie dough, raw cookie dough. I'm so against buying pre-made cookie dough and pre-made cookie or whatever, anything. I make him homemade raw cookie dough.
That you can eat.
It's safe. Because the ones in the store aren't really supposed to be eaten.
Woodcraft by Summon. Yeah, they send, actually in the box, have an extra set of brushes.
I do want to do a cooking channel. The biggest problem for me right now has been this.
Yep.
I haven't made sugar cookies since
I ain't never had no Chick-fil-A cookie. I didn't know they had cookies.
Yeah. I bought them for my students when I took them there last year.
How come everybody ain't told me about no Chick-fil-A cookies?
Because I make your cookies around here.
Oh.
That's why. Jeez. Oh, Lord help.
Brandon Moore says, do you still like your jointer, or do you feel like you need a larger size, handle larger material? I haven't. There's only been a couple of times, which even if I had a bigger one, it would have still been too small for what I was trying to joint, like a really long board. You can't get those on a jointer. Nothing that's going to fit in my shop anyway. But no, it's been really good for me. I've really enjoyed having that Wahuda.
See, Stephanie, I have somebody here that needs to learn how to cook and could be my assistant, but she won't help.
She's scared to the kitchen.
I don't think our Chick-fil-A will do that here because
Caters.
ours
it's
is
in the college. It's like a little.
It's not a full.
It's almost
Chick-fil-A.
like an outlet.
That's terrible.
It's a Chick-fil-A outlet.
They don't even have the full menu.
Yeah, it's just for the college kid to get a chicken sandwich.
Dylan and Daniel both exist. Dylan knows how to cook, and
Thank
we
you,
won't
Einstein.
even discuss Daniel. But yeah, as soon as if I could ever get my arm better, then I do plan on starting that. I need to start writing recipes down. Then I could actually share them.
Yeah.
So he's sitting next to you and scared to cook.
It ain't me.
Nope.
I'm the dishwasher.
Say it ain't so, Mo.
So
that's awesome. Say it ain't so, Joe.
When she's baking cookies and stuff, I wash the dishes. I know where my place is at. Hey, your channel is awesome. I picked up the plans for your farmhouse side table and it turned out great. Love the plans put together and they're easy to follow. Keep up the great. Thank you. And actually, H2 Woodworks, Woodshop. H2 Woodshop on Instagram is the one that makes my plans for me.
Are you going to do a video on the brush change out?
I'll probably throw it in the next CNC video. That's probably what I'll do. Because I was actually working on the CNC video, just trying to get things growing because I haven't had time. The workbench build took up so much time. I haven't had time to get that going. So I want to start making some CNC projects that I can actually throw up on the store, see if I can find something that actually sells, which would be the purpose of the series of the video. And then, but yeah, I'll throw in the next video.
So, blessed husband, I can still cook with my hand like this. That's not the problem. The problem is I don't have control over my left hand right now. And so if I'm holding, I don't want to film it because if I'm holding food or trying to hold something with my left hand, if it's a spatula or whatever, I can't hold anything that weighs anything. So I have to use my left hand for the lighter stuff, but I don't have control. And so my hand will randomly do that and throw food all over the kitchen. I do it all the time, and bless his
Jason,
heart,
Mom.
he really does clean it up every time that he runs over and starts cleaning up without saying a single word. But that's why I haven't done it. I guess I'm embarrassed right now to put my hand on video.
Jason wants to know any plans to upload video 8 days a week. We need it. No, but I do want to get back to 2 a week. I want to get back to the Sunday, Thursday release schedule. It's just the editing takes so much time.
Thank you, Graf.
At some point, I'm working with a guy now this next video was partially edited by him. So I'm trying to slowly roll that in. I mean, it costs money when you start hiring out editors. So I'm trying to ease into that. And hopefully at some point the editing is outsourced and I can spend more time building things and making videos. We can do 2 a week. That's what the ultimate goal is, to get 2 a week, Sunday, Thursday. I don't want to I'm not Stubby Nubs. I couldn't put out 5 or 6 a week like he does, but I think 2 a week would be a good balance. I think, especially if you did like a build a week or a build every other week, and then other type videos sprinkled in there, tool reviews, things like that.
I could use those random hand throws as
excuse to backslap me.
Really? No, as like a feature of the videos. You know, it could be the hand
All right,
cooking channel.
I want to disclose something. The reason I grew this beard is because she kept smacking me.
He is such a liar. Y'all want to see? You don't see the truth.
You said a while ago on the members only, you run into a door frame.
A green one. Man, I run into everything. It's awful.
Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1. I've heard he's got like 6 or 8 employees or something. I don't know. Crazy stuff. Alex, I hope wherever you're Californian, it's got to be cooler there, man.
Rob Strong, come on.
It's like 115 here every day.
I love to cook.
Thank you, Bruce.
So I love cooking for people. It never bothers me to have somebody come and
Hoss.
Hoss. Come on, Hoss. But he usually does the cooking on the grill.
Well, it's a pellet grill, so you just kind of throw it on there and 8 hours later it's done.
It's hot here too. It's so bad. Graf said it's hot in eastern Oklahoma.
Man, it's so hot outside. Every time you walk outside, you just get mad.
That's what he keeps saying. So I was not feeling good Saturday because I had got my second COVID shot on Friday. Me and Mo both. Mo, I think, was worse Sunday than Saturday. Or I don't know. Saturday night she was worse. I was freezing. I didn't have fever. Had a sweater on, a blanket around me, and I still had the air turned all the way up in the house. I had to go outside and try to warm up, and it was freezing.
Trip Robin says, I love to eat for people that love cooking.
AC. What? Yeah. I love eating for people that love.
Hey, man, it is ruining me, that air conditioner. It's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome, Dwayne. Finished a dining room table. Customer loved it. Paid them an extra $100.
That's awesome, man. Good job.
That's always cool. Like that just makes you feel good. You know, it's just one of those things that I always tip my hairdresser. I always tip when, you know, I go get stuff like that done because, well, first of all, I love my hairdresser. She's amazing.
Good idea, Michael.
But it just, I don't know. It makes you feel good on something like that. It's like a teacher getting a handwritten note. I mean, because that's kind of the you know, for a teacher, you know,
right,
to get a handwritten note from a student to me is, I love it. I had a student on a paper last week because last week was their first week with me. I was grading her bell works at the end of the week. They put all 5 days on one paper. I graded at the end of the week. And at the bottom of it, it said, you're my favorite. Love you. And I was like, oh, I took a picture of it, you know, because it's like getting that extra $100. It's just, I love it. So that's awesome. Congrats on that.
Thank you, Ancient Tom.
Thank you.
JCast, I did order an extra play button. The one on the wall is the original that we originally got in. I did an unboxing video, but we never released that. And then I ordered the extra one. Them things are $150 each after the first one. They give you the first one. Anything other than that, you buy. So I actually was going to buy. Somebody thumbs down that. So I was actually going to buy.
What they thumbs down?
I guess that I bought an extra play button. I was actually going to buy like 4 or 5 at the time we got these. One for her room, one for Mackenzie, one for me, one for my office when I was still working for state police. And when I saw they were 150 piece, I was like, yeah, I'll back off. Yeah. But you can always go back and buy more if you want to.
Steven had to change his shirt twice today. What'd I miss?
Probably because it was hot.
Oh. Yeah. It wouldn't feel so hot out if it wasn't so cold inside. Yeah, that's the...
You're talking about the air conditioner in the shop.
Yeah, that's the...
hey, y'all. Man, I
thing,
sweated my tail off.
He hates opening the door in there now.
Man, I crack that thing open. What you want? No.
He gets plumb mad if he has to open it.
I have to open it for bringing wood in or different things, bringing the saw in, things like that. But it's extremely hot. I know that it's hot out there, and I'm extremely blessed to have the mini split. If this wasn't a full-time thing for me where I was out there all day or a lot of times all day, then, you know, I've put it off for 4.5 years now. So
yeah. Have a great night, Faith Art. Evan wants to know any new builds on the horizon.
Yes. Apparently, there was supposed to be a nightstand, but I've been harassed about it by so many people that I don't know if that's ever coming. But what I want to build a router.
The next words that come out of his mouth should be, I'm getting ready to build a side table.
Side table / nightstand is coming.
Repeat after me. Baby Outlaw, because that's what I call him.
Baby Outlaw, because that's what I call him.
We'll build a side table. Next.
At some point.
Next.
At some point.
Next.
At some point. In the future. Lord willing. And then I also have a router table build that I got to build.
No.
Right on camera. Y'all can watch that on the replay. I've got a mobile. Jeez. Check this out. I've got a, and I was going to build it. All right. I was going to build a mobile.
I'm trying.
Bench top workbench. This thing is fantastic. It was designed by Mike Taylor. He sent me he's actually sent me the prototype for me to replicate. This thing is awesome. You can clamp vertical. You can plane on it. You can sand on it. You'll be able to clamp down up to 3/4 inch stock. You can clamp down thinner than that, but you can plane or sand 3/4 inch stock without anything getting in the way. Clamp it down tight. It clamps to a workbench, tailgates, dining table, whatever, your bar, whatever you want to clamp it to. This thing is super mobile. It's awesome. So I was going to buy the material. You can build it out of a single 2x10. That's it, an 8-foot 2x10. But if you build it out of 2 2x10s, you can build some risers that go under it, little I-beam risers. So they're supposed to be, $15, $17, $20 a piece. I go to my local lumber store. They wanted $35 a piece for them. I actually went ahead and paid for them. I go outside and they had 4 out there and they were terrible. So I said, no, I want a refund. So we're going to Home Depot this weekend. I'm going to pick that up. So that's one of my builds, mobile, benchtop, workbench. It's going to be awesome.
Ray Jr. said, hi, recently joined your community. Been watching your videos, watched a few lives that weren't live. Almost missed this one. Well, glad to have you here. Yay. Michael says hello to us. Love the channel. This is my first time being here for a live video. Keep the videos coming as they're much appreciated.
Brandon, what type of wood 2x4s to buy from Home Depot? Just get the Southern Yellow Pine. Don't get the white wood ones. The studs, they're trash for building things. They're good for stud walls. That's about it. Just get Southern Yellow Pine. It'll be good. What happened?
What?
You looked at me like something was going on.
So if I was trying to give you a look, and
we talked about that.
Yeah, and if I was trying to
subtle hints, I'm not good at. Or would you give me a subtle hint?
No, but it's just funny that you did it again. I love you so much.
Y'all don't give me subtle hints because I don't pick up on them.
He does.
I say, huh?
I love this man so much.
What'd you kick me for?
I did not just kick you. I just hit you.
That's awesome.
I did not kick you.
All right, so if you got
a liar.
Thank you, Damon. Thank you.
Thank you.
So if you've got a guest that you would like to have us on the show, send me an email, or if you're yourself or a woodworker, content creator, or one that you would like to see on the show, send us an email. We'd like to get some more guests on. And if y'all like that, or if y'all just like hearing us ramble, we're good with that too.
Oh, my Lord. So I know it irritates some people the way we are, but y'all, this is just us. This is us all the time. I think that my kiddos at school are surprised sometimes because they're like, Miss Outlaw, you're the same here as you are there. Yeah, I'm going to be the same everywhere. Blessed husband says that he's got the same problem. His wife will look at him and he's like, what'd I do or what'd I miss? Okay, guys, this is not just a male-female thing. If someone is trying to drop you a subtle hint, they're trying to make it subtle for a reason.
Yeah, but I don't know that. All I know is that you're trying to get my attention. It's like it's an ancient instinct of men.
God gave women a rib that allowed men to read mine. No. No. I swear I have pepper in my eye. I cannot get it out. It's been in there. Oh my goodness. I cut up jalapenos for supper.
If you're watching this on the replay, or if you're watching this live, either way, the best way to help this channel grow and for these videos to reach more is to watch another video after this one of mine.
Melissa Sanders.
So it doesn't matter which one. There will be one right here in just a minute.
What are you doing?
We're fixing to sign off.
Well, what were you doing here though?
So in post, or after the video is posted, well, it's too late now. I have to go back and redo it. That was one of those subtle things you missed. So there will be a video box. They can click here, click that box right there, get that video first. That's what that was.
There was nothing subtle about that.
Yeah, but it will be on the replay. Awkward. All right. So if seriously though, the best way to help us grow the channel and to help grow these videos is to click the box right here. If you're live, it's not there. You just go watch another one of our videos. Watch the whole thing. Don't just skip out on me, man. Hurt my feelings.
Yeah, watch the whole thing.
Thank y'all so much for joining us.
Thank you. Have a good night.